Well, hello everybody again. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And before I even begin anything, I want to just thank everybody. I think the last video we had 22 subscribers. Now we're up to 46 just in a few days. I am humbled by this. I think this channel is going to be something different. It's going to be exciting because I want to bring everybody in together. We'll make it our channel and just something new and exciting in the world of gambling. Okay, I just want it to be something really, really, really special. But thank you, 46 of you already. I'm just so honored. Also, too, a lot of comments starting to come in, comments and questions. I really, really appreciate it. I believe I've answered everybody. If I haven't, I apologize. Now they're starting to get so many comments. It's harder, but that's a good thing. But I'm gonna try my best to always answer that. I also wanted to give a shout out to Pro Craps. This guy was one of my earlier subscribers, and he's really had some awesome comments. Now, I mean, there's a bunch of you, and I am singling him out, but please believe me, I'm not trying to, just not remember the rest of you, but this is just a guy that came into my mind because he's had several really, really good comments, suggestions, and I really appreciate the dialogue from you, Pro. I really, really do. You said something about, hey, you got craps down. Hey, I'm glad. But maybe sports, not so much. This video is going to be for you, I promise you, because now we're going to start getting into football season, college, pro, so much better, so much different than baseball. So that's going to start 10, 12 days or so. So I've got a lot to cover. So today, what I wanted to do is the six don'ts of gambling, especially college and pro football. Not so much baseball, but they're all good don'ts. Don't do these. Okay, there'll be some minor exceptions on some of them, but in general, don't do it. So that's what we're going to do. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you know when I've got any new video coming out. But as always, the best thing you can do is share this video. Share this video to anybody that you think this will help. Okay? So let's get into the top six don'ts of sports betting. Let's get to it. Okay, everybody, here we are. Let's talk about the top six don'ts of sports betting, especially college football, pro football, okay? And I'm going to go 1 through 6, but they're all interchangeable. It's not the number 1, the number 2. It's just the top 6, okay? The first one is never, ever bet on a team that you're emotionally attached to. Don't bet on your home favorite team because they're your home favorite team. I'll give you an example. 20 years ago when the Tennessee Titans first got into their stadium, I mean, I was, we got a football team finally in Nashville. And I would bet on them just because I wanted them to win. I just wanted them to do good. But it was all about emotion. It wasn't about the facts and the statistics. It wasn't about logic. It was irrational. So, number 1, don't bet on a team. Oh, I just love the New England Patriots. Don't do it just because you love a team or that's your favorite team, because emotions will get in the way of logic and stats, okay? Don't bet on your favorite team. Just let them play, okay? The second one is never bet on big games. Okay, you've got Monday Night Football. It's the number 1 and the number 2 team. You got the Sugar Bowls and the Cotton Bowls. You got all these bowls, 2 good teams. Don't do it. Don't bet on big games because they can go either way at any moment. Just do yourself a favor. Leave the big games alone. If it's a big Thursday night NFL, leave it alone. Big Monday night, leave it alone. I'm just telling you. This is just, now listen. There's a lot of people out there probably that can do this and get away with it. This is generically speaking. I'm giving you the 6 don'ts that will suit you well if you just don't do it. Don't bet on big national games. All right. The next one is never bet the point spread. Ooh, if it's -7, -14, -35, don't bet the spread. There's no reason to. Vegas is good at this stuff, and a lot of times it's 1 point either way. There's so many better ways to bet football, okay? Don't bet the spread. Do over and unders, okay? Buy points. You don't have to do the spread, and I'll teach you the better ways to play, but I don't want you betting the spread straight out. No reason to, okay? The next one is never bet teasers. Ooh, you remember the teasers? I had early videos. A teaser is where you have to bet 2 or 3 games, and they all have to win, but they might give you 6 or 7 points to play any way you want. One team will always surprise you. They'll screw you every time. Don't do teasers. Now, there's 1 or 2 exceptions to that if you're betting a certain way, and I'll get into that on another video, not right now. But in general, don't bet teasers. Buy points. All right. The next, never, 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 never bet when drinking. I know, man. Everybody gets together, popping them beers, this even goes if you're in the casino, man. I know people like to drink and have a good time, but especially on football, logic and reasoning go right out the window, man. You might be sitting there and you've got an online sports bet that you do, and you're on there, and then you're drinking. It's like, yeah, shit, they'll win. And then you don't even remember doing it. Don't bet when you're drinking. It's just a safety don't. Okay? And then number 6 is never bet just to have something to bet on. Never bet just for the sake of having a bet. Action. I know we gamblers like the action, but never bet just because you're bored. You want something to bet on, so I'll just bet on this. I don't care. Don't do that. There's no reason. I mean, it's tough enough as it is to make a living or make money at this, but just betting on whims, it's not logic. The big 3, big 4, little 3, logic, theory. It just goes against it. So I don't do it just for now. Here's one little caveat to that. If you're with your friends and everything like that, and you want, hey, maybe you're a Yankee fan and they're a Red Sox fan, and you just want to put a $5 amongst everybody. Okay, I'm not talking about that. But don't go to a bookie and bet just for the sake of having something to bet. If you're looking at all the teams and you don't see anything you like, skip the day. Nothing wrong with that. There's my top 6 don'ts. There's more than that, but there's your top 6. So, pro, this will get you some don'ts, okay? Get these out of your head, and then in my subsequent videos, I'll start teaching you how to fire this thing up. Over on Major League Baseball, I still think I'm 70%. I lost 2 the other day. That's okay. Then I won 1, and I'm going to win 2 more tonight, I think. Or at least it's treating that way, hopefully. But still 70%. So it's all about winning at the end of the season. It's all about winning more than you lose in sports. And if you just adhere to what I'm telling you, I'm just, please believe me, you're going to be so much further ahead in your sports gambling, in your casino gambling. And I know I've had a couple comments, that one guy says, hey, hedging bets is for bushes. He's basically telling hedging is stupid. And that's okay. I respect people's comments as long as they're respectful. I welcome them. But anyway, hedging it's so smart. It's so smart. But if you don't agree with anything that I say, no harm, no foul. I'm not here to, throw fingers at people. We're here to learn as a community. grow together, learn together, grow something really terrific. But if you watch me and you think you're a pro at it and you got different philosophies, that's all right. Hey, if you're winning money, I don't care if you do it. I don't care what you do. You break every rule. If you're winning money consistently, then whatever you're doing is fine. Do it. But this is for most people that they don't have a good grip. They know they don't have a good grip on it. New people, intermediate people. But for you pros out there, I mean, don't watch. Right? You got a grip on it. You don't need me. But for everybody else, just please listen to me. Okay? The outcome you'll like the outcome in the end. Okay, I promise you. So anyway, that's it for today. My 6 don'ts. And I also had a couple people wanted to see some more Baccarat. They wanted to see a little bit more regression up and pull, maybe different ways to do Baccarat. So I'm going to do one of those Baccarat films in the next few days. Thank you for that. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to listen to you folks. So that'll be coming in the next few days. So until then, thank you very, very, very much. Be great.